Once again, folks, the stupid human race lives on. I have to preach the truth. Jesus said, "As it was in the day of Noah, so it shall be in the day of the Son of Man." Everyone's going to be eating and drinking and buying and selling, and bang. Jesus comes back, and everyone's going to be like, but I was so in love with my family. I had a great family, God. I loved my kids. I built a house. I paid my rent. I paid my mortgage. I worked a tough job. I was such a loving person. I laughed a lot. I never hurt anyone. I don't think that much. I mean, my life was completely selfish and totally humanistic, and I never really knew you, and certainly didn't know your personal voice, and I never sought God. Welcome to stupid North America. The stupid lie of the humanistic dream that says, if I just have a house and a sex life and some offspring, what a joke. This is so stupid. I'm just like, everywhere I look in this stupid town, I see people with their dumb little friends. People are incessantly enamored with their stupid little buddies, and no one knows the personal voice of God. No one has a generous prayer closet. No one does what Moses and Joshua did, where they spent all of their time delighting in the personal voice of God in their personal prayer closet. And it's total juvenile delinquency. How many humans are you going to talk to? How many humans are you going to impress? I can't stand, folks, everyone's always like, well, there's way too much obsession with humans. Humans are created beings. God is the creator. Do you know his voice? Humans drive me nuts because they're just so stupid. You've got an all-powerful, all-rich, all-loving, all-amazing God, and you are so enamored with one or more humans, thinking, oh my gosh, this is the dreamiest thing ever. I've got a dream spouse. I've got a dream fiancé. I've got a dream sex partner. I even have dream offspring. Oh my gosh, I am the cat's meow. I got it all. I feel like I am the coolest human ever. Oh man, I'm awesome. This is great. Look at me. Aren't I great? It's retarded. Humanism with human worship without true, amazing, communication-rich God relationship is a pile of poo. I repeat, poo. It's unbelievable how many stupid humans there are that do nothing more except chase their own personal fitness, their own personal looks, their own personal beauty, their own sex life, their own my dream partner or partners, how creepy it is today. It's like, I just want to. Stupid people, angry people, ridiculous people, dumb people. It's really stupid, some of the things that people can be enamored with. Insane computer programming, technology, another sale, more money, a bigger house, travel. Sex is a huge one. Many people worship sex. Many people worship self. They worship the fame of their own name. let me cut this proudly short here. If you want to know the kinds of humans that are wise in God's eyes, if you want to know the kinds of humans that are wise in what they do in this life, read the Bible and discover who God ordained to be historic and approved by him. Okay, so read about Moses, read about Paul. I would say Moses is a superb choice because Moses had the best personal relationship with God of anyone in the Old Testament. Period. And God said, Abraham is a huge one. And God, the first thing that you discover when you go through the Bible and look at the people who won God's heart and pleased God the most, they are all people that passionately loved the personal voice of God and cherished it more than anything in the universe. You look at Abraham. Whenever God spoke to him, he cherished it like crazy, and he would build an altar. He would offer a sacrifice. It's like he would demonstrate to God that he was so thankful that God talked to him personally, that Moses, the same thing. Okay? Every great God-pleasing person has always delighted in the personal voice of God to them more than anything in the universe. All of the prophets, same thing. It's unbelievable. And it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable how many people are anyways. People drive me nuts. It's like, I just got to keep communicating with other humans. Got to grow my network. Oh my gosh, for frick's sakes. What is God saying to you? I would rather hear God's personal voice 10,000 times more than all the human relationships and human voices that I could possibly achieve in this life. And I would consider my life a success if I successfully communicated back and forth. Like, there's just these dumb people next door. You can hear them laughing. I know that they're not Christian. They get married with kids, non-Christian. And it's just stupid. It's shallow pleasure. Ha 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 ha. We're having a happy time as family. Isn't this great? No, it's actually very shallow. It's actually very pathetic for the soul. It's actually very cheesy. And I'm here to challenge and awaken an entire human race that is drunk on the worship of spouse and the worship of children. Me and my family. Oh man, aren't we the coolest thing ever? Oh yeah, these are our plans. Shut up. Shut up, you fool and you idiot. If you don't have an amazing communication-rich personal relationship with God, you're just another retard. Another shallow retard. Also known as an idolater. Oh my gosh. Quite frankly, this was the original sin in the Garden of Eden. Adam was more in love with Eve than he was with God, because Adam allowed Eve to disobey God. And it's been happening ever since. Oh, I'm so enamored with her. Oh, I'm so enamored with my wife. Oh, I love my kids so much. Do you know what God told Abraham to do? God told Abraham to sacrifice his own son as proof that Abraham loved the personal voice of God even more than he loved his own son. And Abraham was ready to go through with it completely, and God stopped him at the last minute. Okay? And guess how God stopped him? With the personal voice of God. It was God's way of saying, I want humans to love and cherish and obey my personal voice to them. Notice it was God's personal voice to Abraham. It was not a Bible that hit Abraham on the head and fell open to the right pages, and Abraham said, "Oh my gosh, it's the Holy Bible. Quick, what is God saying to me?" Or quick, what does the scripture say? Quick, I need to get academic. Quick, I need to go on the internet. Quick, I need to study, I need to learn more about God through the Bible, or religion or theology. No. It was Abraham hearing the personal voice of God and cherishing it, knowing it, and obeying it. Personal. 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 Are you getting the message that humans need to love, desire, know, receive, and cherish and obey the personal, real-time, right now, in the present, personal voice of God to you day and night more than anything in the universe? And God said to Abraham, I want you to sacrifice your own son as proof to me that you cherish my personal voice and the obedience to it more than you love your own son. And this was the promised son. And Abraham cherished and loved the personal voice of God so much and the obedience to it that he immediately went to go obey God. And God interrupted him using his personal voice again. So, folks, I can list all of the things in the current world that I see humans chasing, indulging in, choosing as a certain form of happiness for themselves, other than this passionate pursuit of more of the personal voice of God to them and with them. I could name some of the big ones. Spouse, sex life, children, family time, friendship time, phone calls, texting, laughter, human relationships, sex, the approval of others, winning friends, fame, the greatness of your own name, like someone like LeBron James. I have to be the greatest. I have to be the greatest. I have to be the greatest. I have to be famous. I have to beat everyone else. Personal image, how you look in the mirror, how sexy you feel, how many endorphins you can generate inside your body every day. Gym sharks, people that are just feel-good junkies, pleasure seekers, like chemical addicts, alcohol, like money lovers, just real estate addicts, just like you get the idea. People are competing for anything and everything, and they're lusting after and thirsting after and desiring anything and everything under the sun except for more personal conversation with God, which is the most satisfying thing there is for a human. The Bible says that God spoke with Moses face to face, as a man speaks to his friend, and his face would shine. And he spent 40 days and 40 nights on a mountain with God, in paradise, in total bliss, as God described to him the creation of the universe, and Moses wrote the entire book of Genesis. God and Moses hung out. They talked to each other face to face. They were friends. That's what you call a real, satisfying human existence. Guess what all the other Israelites in Moses' day were doing? Getting married, having sex, pursuing intimacy with their spouse, their children, their friends, trying to, gain popularity and fame in the camp of Israel, and winning friends and being more successful, being more popular. I got more money. Oh, I feel so good about myself. I've done so much for my body. I've done so much for my beauty. I feel so much better about myself. I look gorgeous. Men are looking at me now. Oh man, when I wear the tight stuff, everyone's just drooling. Oh, I just feel so awesome. I can get anyone. I have a great sex life. I get money. Oh man, I'm just like this is so great, man. It's just like, no, it's completely pathetic compared to the life that Moses got. He was talking with God face to face on a regular basis. That's a real life. Allow me to just tell humans what a real life is, because there's all sorts of stupid, stupid junk in the world today. Oh, I'm a pop star. Oh, I'm so cool. I got a million hits on YouTube, man. Oh, I'm a multimillionaire through YouTube. Oh my gosh. I founded a huge company. I founded Microsoft. I founded Google. I'm smart. Oh my gosh. I got billions of dollars. I'm Elon Musk. We're moving forward. We're at the front of innovation. Oh my gosh, we're so smart. I'm so smart. I got lots of money. I got tons of people working for my business. I'm Donald Trump. I'm the president of the United States. I've had sex with supermodels. I'm a president. Come on, man. Come on. I'm LeBron James. I'm Kobe Bryant, and I died young in a helicopter. Come on, man. That's cool, isn't it? It all sucks compared to the life of Moses. I'm here to challenge the human race to pursue something that's actually cool. It's called hearing and knowing the personal voice of God and actually having real conversations with God in private, like Moses did. My goodness, the number of stupid things that humans are worshiping, chasing, and thinking about and dreaming about in life is astronomically annoying. People worship their family, they worship their spouse. They're trying to get the best sex that they can from the hottest people they can. And no one has an amazing, conversation-rich, personal relationship with God like Moses did. How sad. How utterly sad that almost no one is a truly intimate friend with God today. Very few. Extremely few. Extremely few. Pathetic. Pathetic human race. Folks, when God sent the flood of Noah and wiped out billions of humans on this planet, there were many people, okay, that were just enamored with themselves and enamored with each other. And no one except Noah and his immediate, 3 sons and their wives were desirous of God and enamored with God. How did Noah know that the flood was coming? And how did Noah do what he did by building the ark in preparation for the flood? He heard the personal voice of God, which tells me that Noah desired God and that Noah enjoyed the personal voice of God in his whole lifetime, up until the day that God, in his personal voice, told Noah that he was going to wipe out everyone else on planet Earth that didn't give a rat's arse about the personal voice of God. They were so enamored with their supermodel friends and their sex lives and their lust for each other and themselves. Oh my gosh. Sounds kind of like today, doesn't it? Get yourself in your private prayer closet, like Moses did, and Joshua. Devote yourself day and night to the genuine pursuit to hearing and knowing the personal voice of God. And cut off as many human relationships as you need to until you prove to God that He's your numero uno and that you know God's personal voice better than you know the voice of your best human friend and all the humans that you've ever had in your life combined. Amen. About time humans got with God's dream program.